7 signs that predict how long you'll live after 70. Scientifically proven. Hello, my dear friends. Welcome back to the channel, where we talk about living healthy, staying joyful, and embracing every moment of this beautiful journey we call life, especially as we age gracefully. I'm your friend, your guide, and today I'm here to share something truly special with you. If you're over 50, 60, or even 70, this video is for you. And if you're younger but want to plan for a long, vibrant life, stick around. There's wisdom here for everyone. Today, we're diving into a topic that's both fascinating and deeply personal. 7 signs that predict how long you'll live after 70. Scientifically proven. Now, I know that sounds like a big promise, but don't worry. I'm not here to overwhelm you with jargon or scare you with statistics. Instead, think of me as your trusted friend, maybe like a doctor who's sitting down with you over a cup of coffee, sharing insights that can help you live longer, healthier, and happier. Why does this matter? Well, reaching 70 is a milestone. It's a time when many of us start reflecting on our health, our choices, and what the years ahead might hold. The good news? Science has uncovered some clear, practical signs that can give us a glimpse into our longevity. And more importantly, steps we can take to make those years truly golden. These aren't just random tips. They're backed by research, and I'll break them down in a way that's easy to understand and apply. Before we jump in, let me ask you something. Have you ever wondered what makes some people thrive well into their 80s, 90s, or even beyond, while others face more challenges? I've seen it in my own family. My Aunt Clara, bless her, is 82 and still gardens every morning, laughs louder than anyone, and even started learning to play the ukulele last year. Then there's my old neighbor, Tom, who struggled with health issues in his 60s because he didn't pay attention to some of these signs we're about to talk about. Their stories inspired me to dig deeper. And today, I'm sharing what I've learned with you. So, grab a cozy seat, maybe a cup of tea, and let's explore these 7 signs together. By the end of this video, you'll not only understand what predict a long life, but also feel empowered to take small, meaningful steps toward your healthiest, happiest years yet. And if you find this helpful, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so we can keep sharing this journey together. Ready? Let's get started. Let's start with something you might not expect. Your grip strength. Yes, how strong your handshake is, or how easily you can open a jar of pickles, can actually tell us a lot about how long you'll live. Now, I know that sounds a bit strange, so let me explain. Scientists have found that grip strength is like a window into your overall health. It's not just about your hands. It reflects the strength of your muscles, your heart, and even your resilience. A study from the Journal of Gerontology showed that people over 70 with stronger grip strength were more likely to live longer and stay independent. Why? Because strong muscles help you stay active, prevent falls, and keep your body working smoothly. Think about it. Have you ever struggled to carry a bag of groceries or felt your hands tire out while gardening? That's your grip strength at work. My friend Susan, who's 74, noticed her hands weren't as strong as they used to be. She started doing simple exercises, like squeezing a stress ball while watching TV. And within a few months, she was back to knitting her grandkids' sweaters without pain. Small changes, big impact. So, how can you test this? You don't need fancy equipment. Try this. Hold a tennis ball and squeeze as hard as you can for 5 seconds. If it feels tough, it might be time to build that strength. Exercises like wrist curls with light dumbbells, squeezing a grip trainer, or even just carrying your groceries a little longer can make a difference. Aim for 10 minutes a day, 3 times a week. And here's a bonus. Stronger hands mean you'll be opening those stubborn jars without asking for help. Let's keep this in mind. Grip strength isn't just about muscles. It's about staying independent and active. That's what we all want, right? To keep doing the things we love for as long as possible. Next up is something you do every day. Walking. But here's the thing. How fast you walk can be a powerful predictor of how long you'll live. Researchers at the University of Pittsburgh found that people over 70 who walk at a brisk pace, think about 3 miles per hour or roughly a 20-minute mile, tend to live longer than those who move more slowly. Now, I'm not saying you need to start power walking like you're in a race. This is about your natural pace. Imagine you're strolling to the mailbox or heading to meet a friend for lunch. Do you feel steady and confident? Or do you find yourself shuffling or needing to rest? Your walking speed reflects your heart health, lung capacity, and muscle strength, all key players in longevity. I'll never forget my Uncle Joe. At 71, he was always the first one up the hill on our family hikes. He'd say, "Keep moving, and life keeps moving with you." But when he started slowing down a few years later, it was a sign something wasn't right. A checkup revealed he needed to work on his heart health. And with some exercise and diet changes, he's back to his lively self at 78. Want to check your walking speed? Here's a simple test. Time how long it takes you to walk 20 feet at your normal pace. If it takes more than 10 seconds, you might want to focus on picking up the pace. Walking for 30 minutes a day, 5 days a week, can help. Try adding short bursts of faster walking, like 30 seconds of brisk walking every few minutes during your stroll. And don't forget comfortable shoes. They make all the difference. Walking isn't just exercise. It's freedom. It's the ability to visit your grandkids, explore a new park, or just enjoy a sunny day. Let's keep those steps steady and strong. Now, let's talk about something that warms a heart, your social connections. Did you know that having strong relationships can help you live longer? A study from Harvard University followed people for over 80 years and found that close friendships and family ties were one of the biggest predictors of a long, healthy life. Loneliness, on the other hand, can be as harmful as smoking or obesity. It raises stress hormones, weakens your immune system, and even affects your heart. I've seen this firsthand with my neighbor, Margaret. After her husband passed, she stopped joining our community book club and started staying home more. Her health declined, not because of any disease, but because she felt alone. When we invited her back and got her involved, her smile returned, and so did her energy. So, how do you know if your social life is supporting your longevity? Ask yourself, do I have at least one or two people I can call when I need to talk? Do I spend time with friends or family regularly? If the answer is no, it's time to reconnect. Join a local club, maybe a gardening group, a choir, or a walking meetup. Even volunteering at a community center can open new doors. Here's a tip. Schedule friend time, like you'd schedule a doctor's appointment. Call someone you haven't spoken to in a while, or invite a neighbor over for tea. And if you're shy, start small. Smile at someone during your walk, and you might be surprised where it leads. Your friends and family aren't just there for fun. They're your lifeline. Let's cherish those connections and keep them strong. Let's move on to something we all love, sleep. But it's not just about how many hours you get. It's about the quality of your sleep. Research from the National Institute on Aging shows that people over 70 who sleep well, meaning 7 to 8 hours of restful, uninterrupted sleep, are more likely to live longer and avoid chronic diseases. Poor sleep, on the other hand, can raise your risk of heart disease, diabetes, and even memory problems. I remember my cousin Linda, who's 69. She used to stay up late watching TV, then toss and turn all night. She felt tired all the time and started forgetting little things. When she worked on her sleep routine, going to bed earlier, avoiding screens, and creating a cozy bedroom, she said it was like getting a new lease on life. How's your sleep? Do you wake up feeling refreshed, or are you groggy and reaching for coffee? Here's a quick check. Keep a sleep diary for a week. Note when you go to bed, when you wake up, and how you feel in the morning. If you're struggling, try these tips. Stick to a regular bedtime. Avoid caffeine after noon, and keep your bedroom dark and quiet. A warm bath or some gentle stretching before bed can also help. Sleep isn't a luxury, it's medicine. Let's make those nights restful so your days can be vibrant. Now, let's talk about food, because what you eat plays a huge role in how long you'll live. Studies, like one from the American Heart Association, show that a diet rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins can add years to your life after 70. On the flip side, too much processed food, sugar, or unhealthy fats can shorten it. I know diets can feel overwhelming, but this isn't about perfection. It's about small, sustainable choices. Take my friend Robert, who's 72. He used to love fast food, burgers, fries, you name it. But after a health scare, he started swapping fries for a side salad and added berries to his breakfast. He's lost weight, his energy's up, and he feels better than he did at 60. Here's a simple way to check your diet. Look at your plate. Is half of it filled with colorful veggies and fruits? Is there a good source of protein like fish, chicken, or beans? If not, start small. Add one vegetable to every meal or try a new recipe each week. And don't forget to stay hydrated. Aim for 8 glasses of water a day. Food is your body's fuel. Let's make sure it's the good stuff so you can keep shining for years to come. Next, let's talk about your brain. Staying mentally sharp is a key sign of longevity. Research from the Alzheimer's Association shows that people over 70 who keep their minds active through reading, puzzles, or learning new skills are less likely to develop cognitive decline and more likely to live longer. I love the story of my friend Helen, who's 76. She started taking online Spanish classes just for fun, and now she's chatted with her grandkids in 2 languages. Keeping her brain engaged has kept her spirits high and her memory sharp. On the other hand, I've seen people who stop challenging their minds. Maybe they watch too much TV or avoid new experiences, and they start to feel foggy. How's your mental sharpness? Try this. Can you recall what you did yesterday in detail, or do you struggle with names and dates? To boost your brain, try crossword puzzles, learn a new hobby, or even play a musical instrument. Aim for 20 to 30 minutes of brain exercise a day. And don't forget to laugh. Humor is great for your mind. Your brain is like a muscle. Use it, and it'll keep you young. Finally, let's talk about something that ties it all together. Your attitude. A positive outlook can literally add years to your life. A study from Yale University found that older adults with a hopeful, optimistic mindset were more likely to live longer and recover better from illness. I've seen this in action with my Aunt Clara, the one who's 82 and still strumming her ukulele. She's had her share challenges, health scares, losing friends, but she always says, every day is a gift and I'm going to make it count. That mindset keeps her going. Compare that to someone who dwells on a negative. They're more likely to feel stressed, which harms the body. How's your attitude? Do you wake up grateful for the day, or do you focus on what's wrong? Try this. Each morning, write down 3 things you're thankful for. It could be your family, a sunny day, or even a good cup of coffee. Over time, this shifts your perspective. And when tough days come, remind yourself you've overcome challenges before and you can do it again. Your attitude is your superpower. Let's make it a positive one. Well, my friends, there you have it. The 7 scientifically proven signs that predict how long you'll live after 70. Let's recap. Your grip strength, walking speed, social connections, sleep quality, diet, mental sharpness, and attitude. Each one is like a piece of a puzzle, and together, they create a picture of a long, vibrant life. What I love about these signs is that they're not set in stone. They're not about genetics or things you can't control. They're about choices you can make every day. Whether it's squeezing a stress ball, taking a brisk walk, calling a friend, or choosing a salad over fries, these small steps add up. And they don't just help you live longer. They help you live better, with more joy, energy, and purpose. I want to leave you with a little story. My grandfather, who lived in 94, used to say, life's like a garden. You get out what you put in. He wasn't perfect, but he worked on his health, stayed close to family, and always found a reason to smile. That's the wisdom I hope you take from this video. Plant the seeds for a healthy, happy future and watch them grow. So, here's my challenge to you. Pick one of these signs. Maybe it's improving your sleep or calling an old friend, and start today. Just one small step. And if you're inspired, share your story in the comments below. I read every single one, and I'd love to hear how you're embracing your golden years. Thank you for spending this time with me. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that bell so we can keep sharing this journey together. Let's keep living healthy, staying joyful, and making every moment count. Until next time, take care, and I'll see you soon.